I've been cooking this bacon in cast iron for over 50 years. And I'm going to tell you something that ruffles some feathers. A lot of people ruin a good piece of bacon in like the first 30 seconds. Not because of the bacon, not because of the pan. And today I'm going to give you 3 rules that'll fix it forever. Stick with me to rule number 3. That's the one nobody talks about, and it's the difference between bacon that's tough and bacon that's perfect every single time. There's a Bob tip at the end that ties all 3 together. Let's get cooking. And rule number 1. This is probably where like 9 out of 10 folks get this wrong. You have to start with a cold pan. No heat under that pan. The bacon goes in here cold. And then, and only then, you turn on the heat. And you want it pretty much towards the low side. And that's it. And here's why. Bacon is mainly fat and it just needs to render. That means it melts down, it turns to a liquid, and it becomes the cooking grease. You throw bacon in a screaming hot pan, what happens? The fat seizes up. The strips curl into like little potato chips. And the outside burns before the inside renders. And rule number 2, just put the tongs down. I see a lot of people at their stove, they're just messing with their bacon nonstop. Just set down the tongs. And you're all working way too hard just to cook a little bacon to perfection. Bacon doesn't need a babysitter. It just needs patience. Slow and steady, lower heat always wins the cast iron cooking race. Just keep that heat down, a little towards the low side. I'm about right between low and medium. Watch what I'm doing. I'm not flipping that bacon. I'm just moving that pan around, allowing it to get evenly heated. That's all it takes. And here's the magic. Once that bacon starts to self-release, which is when the proteins are done gripping that iron, it'll slide like it's on ice. That's your cue that the bottom is set. Don't flip yet, just slide her around. That's how easy. You got a hot spot, just slide her around. This method, your bacon will never stick to your cast iron skillet. We're not ready to flip, just keep moving that skillet around. Slide that bacon out of them hot zones, twirl it around. You might have to flip the bacon around if you're hot in one area. It all works out fine. Just let it find its happy place with that lower heat. Rule number 3. This one I just figured out after 20, 30 years. It's a little tip. Forget about the clock. Don't set a timer. Your bacon's going to tell you when it's ready to give her the old flip, if you know what to look for. See all these little bubbles? Kind of looks like foam. That's what we're looking for. See that foam? We got a couple still big right here. This piece isn't quite ready. So let's just give her a couple more minutes. Now you see that foam on there end to end? That means it's ready to flip. That's the green light. Give her a flip. And get that end done to your liking. Now you see this one? It's got foam pretty much the whole direction. We'll give her a flip. Hey, I'm going to throw in an extra bonus tip. You get these curly ends right here and you don't like it, just take your spatula, put a little relief cut right in there. And she'll just lay right down every single time. And you can get that end cooked. See how this is cooking, them bubbles? See it's starting to turn to foam? That's what we're after. This one's foam. Let's flip this one. Oh, that's looking good. Now see, we got this flipped up. We'll give her a little relief cut. Right where it's turning over. Let's give her a little gentle relief cut. This right here is a good example. Them big bubbles, and now they're going away. As soon as those get down to small bubbles, you're ready to go. So foam on the whole piece is what we're after, and it's a great signal. It'll let that bacon tell you when it's time to flip. You can always use them bubbles. If you don't like your bacon crispy, like we do, just watch them bubbles. Flip it before it turns to foam, just when it's small bubbles. And now we got foam everywhere. We are done. Let's turn that heat off. Love me some crispy bacon. A little bit of crisp, a little bit of chew. Well, right there is perfect bacon. If this helps you, give that video a thumbs up. That helps that algorithm thing. Show the next guy and gal this video when they're looking to cook bacon in their cast iron skillet. And if you haven't already subscribed yet, jump down there and hit that subscribe button. I got a new video every Tuesday and Friday night, so you don't want to miss those. I appreciate you watching. If you got more tips and tricks in baking in cast iron, leave me a comment and just keep cooking.